Hi, I've got a new exercise for you. It has 9 sentences. Unus, duo, tres, quatuor, quinque, sex, septame, octo, novame sentences. I'm going to sit back and let you copy for a minute. Everything looks very legible from here. Go copy. All right, you've had a chance to copy the sentences. The question is, what do they say? Obviously, you'll be doing some looking up in the back of your book, Ecce Romani, or you can find an online dictionary. I think most of these are words that you know. This one's a little hard to read. It's P-R-O-P-E. But I think a lot of these are words that you know. This word right here, Virgil, is the name of an actual Roman poeta, so don't overthink that. Virgil's just a name, V-E-R-G-I-L. Hopefully you're getting used to my handwriting. I'm speaking kind of quickly because I found out that if I go over 15 minutes, I can't save these to YouTube. So here we go. What do I do here? What's new? What's old? Let's start with what's old. If I see T on the back of a verb, that means what? It means he, I hope you said. If you see T, that means he or she. If you see T, that means he or she. If you see NT, that tells me we have they, or more than one person in the sentence. What else do I see that's normal? Well, I've seen a UM before. That's a direct object. If I look on my orange card, UM is definitely a direct object. I go looking around some more. I see an A on the back of a word. I know that A in the blue or first declension tells me the word is functioning as a subject, so A is a subject. US right here, US tells me I'm looking at a subject again. US is a subject. So there's no question there's stuff on this exercise that I already know how to do. The question is, where is the new stuff? Well, here we go. I'm going to cover up the first word in number 1. If I do that, the sentence starts with puelli. And I know from my first declension card that AE can tell me subject plural. Subject plural. So if I were to simply see this sentence written as such, I would say AE right here should get a big fat S above it, a subject, just like this. I'm going to put a subject above it, just like that. But, and here's what's new, because the AE is on a word that is inside the sentence, it's not the first word in the sentence, it's inside the sentence, I'm not going to call this my subject. It turns out the AE is telling me to do something else. It's telling me to write of above the word. AE is equal to of when the AE is on the back of a word inside the sentence. And when I translate this word puelli, I'm going to put the word of off to the left of it like that. So number 1 would say the father. I'm going to leave pater or daddy. I'm going to assume it's my subject, so I'm going to leave it at the front of the sentence. The father of the girl is walking. And where is she walking? Or where is he walking? In the forest. So what was new about this sentence was AE, which in the past, when it's located on the back of a word, has told me subject. Okay, going to erase it. I'm going to call it a subject. When it's on the back of a word that's inside the sentence, puelli is not the first word in the sentence, it's inside the sentence. Now I find out that AE can tell me of when it's on a word inside the sentence. Do we see that anywhere else? Do we see that principle operating anywhere else? Go find another one. How about number 3? Do we see an AE anywhere? Right here. Is it inside the sentence? Yes, it is. So am I going to say subject, the women, or am I going to say it's of the woman? Well, because the AE is on a word that's inside the sentence. It's not the first word of the sentence, it's inside the sentence. I'm going to put of above the AE. And when I translate the of in my English sentence, I'm going to put it off to the left of the word over which I wrote it. So now number 3 says, the friend of the, and here's my word with AE on it, the friend of the woman is sitting, and where is she sitting? Propay, near the river. So if I see AE on a word inside the sentence, not at the front, but inside, not at the front, but inside, I'm going to write of above it, and when I translate that into English, I'm going to move the of off to the left of the word. What else do you see that's new in here? I see one more thing that's new. If I look at number 5, or I look at number 2, for instance, I've got a window blocking my view. Let me close it out. In number 2, I see a ER, I see a UM, I see a, whoa, wait a minute. That's not a UM. The ending I see is ARUM. That is brand new for us, ARUM. Here's what I'm going to do. Anytime I see ARUM, I write of above the word, and I write PL for plural. PL for plural. Of, plural. Anytime I see ARUM. And when I translate the of in my English sentence, or when I put it into my English sentence, I'm going to move it to the left of the word above which I wrote it. So number 2 says, the mother of the girls. It's plural. If you see ARUM, it tells me to say of, and it tells me plural. The mother of the girls sees whom? Oh, there's a UM right there. What does UM tell me? UM tells me the word is functioning as a direct object. So that's a DO. Where do I move the DO in a sentence? To the back. The mother of the girls sees the servant where? In the fields. So what I learned in number 2 was if I see ARUM, that automatically tells me to say of, write of above the word on which it's an ending, and then write plural next to that of. That tells me to add an S when I translate into English. I will move the word of off to the left of the word above which it was written. The mother of the girls sees the servant in the fields. Okay, here we go. Final review. What's new in these sentences? If I see AE on the back of a word, it's no longer, as I saw on my original blue card, first declension, it's no longer the subject when the word is inside the sentence. That's inside. This is the front, this is inside. I'm going to write of above it, move the of off to the left when I translate it, and it's of singular, just one girl, the father of the girl. If I see ARUM, bam, automatically I just write of above the word, and it's going to be plural. And I'm going to write the of to the left of the word when I translate it. The mother of the plural girls. That's what was new in this exercise. I found out that AE, singular, and ARUM, plural, both these endings tell me of. I want to put that someplace. I want to organize those two endings, this information right here, in a way that makes it easily accessible to me. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. Those two endings are both blue. They're first declension endings. I know I'm going to add them to my first declension chart. And for my own convenience, I'm going to put them in spaces 2. The AE will go in number 2, and the AR will go in number 7. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my pen, and I'm going to write the word. I'm going to write P-U-E. Sorry, I made a mistake there. P-U-E-L-L. I'm going to write my AE right there. The AE that tells me to say of. And I'm going to come over to number 7, and I'm going to write P-U-E-L-L, and then I'm going to use my new ending, A-R-U-M. I'm going to put it right here, A-R-U-M. You might be wondering, Mr. Darden, how did you know to put it in 2 and 7? Because I said so. Just do it that way. These two endings go in numbers 2 and 7. I'm going to write my word of off here to the left. That tells me AE when it's inside the sentence means of. And that ARUM, whenever I see it, it means of. And ARUM is plural. and any endings over here on the left-hand side, there's the S right there, are singular. Singular side, plural side. Singular, plural. We're starting to fill our first declension or blue card out. So we're making progress. Take these sentences right here. You copy them down. The only labeling I want you to do is write of above the appropriate word. Just write of above the appropriate word and then give me a translation. That's it. Bye-bye.